Vegitate presents. Welcome to my garden.
Go to Vegitate. Today we are in the greenhouse. I'm going to give you a quick update on what's going on in my greenhouse this year. So far, everything's doing well. A little slow, but you know, that's what's going to happen when the temperatures drop in the 40s and 50s. The greenhouse has been staying reasonably in the 50s and 60s. On really cold nights, we've gotten down in 20s, upper 20s. And I've had to throw in a little extra heat in here with my propane stove. I haven't had a video in about 3 weeks, and I do apologize for that. I've been busy. I am going to be on vacation for the next 10 days, and so I'm going to try to knock out 3 or 4 videos and release them one a week over the following weeks after that. I'm also working on another channel with someone else. More details on that to come. Hopefully everything works out with that. And it'll be an interesting channel, and we'll see. I want to give out a quick shout out to a new channel that I found that I think you guys will like. It's Gardening in Norway, and the description, the link will be to the channel below. You gotta check that channel out. Alvar, I think is how you pronounce his name, has some great stuff. Just love his presentation, his little unique style of gardening, especially in a very, very tight growing season. And some extreme temperatures. So give him a good, look over and see if you like him. I think you'll like him, so give him a subscribe and tell him that I sent you. So without further ado, here's the greenhouse overview. Here's the greenhouse in my self-wicking baskets or self-wicking containers, as you all know, that I like to use. Here's what I have growing right now. I did make a mistake, and I did not start one cycle of one plant to another cycle. Basically, I've got a small gap now between my tomatoes, which if I would have did it right, I would have been able to have constant tomatoes. Unfortunately, I did not. Here is my Swiss chard here. Some more tomatoes coming up. Here is my beets, my mango beets for the growing contest. I did have 5 in here, and as you can see, here's the remnants of something ate it. Broke, maybe a cutworm, I'm not sure. But I do have 3 still growing at this point. There was one right here, and it was the first to go. But they're doing great. I've got to get a little bit of a head start on them, so I'm happy. Hopefully these 3 will survive and get to full size. Basil. My oregano. Some more tomatoes right there that are just now coming up. The bell peppers I trimmed them back, and as you can see, I've gotten tons of bell peppers. They're not very big. Of course, they don't ever get very big. There's the YOLO brand, YOLO Wonder, and they don't get very big. Anyway, but when I cut them back, they went to flowering like crazy. Now I've got tons of them all over the place, so I have to kind of keep picking them off so the other ones will get a little bit bigger. Over here I got my Tabasco plant that I cut back, and it went nuts with some new shoots. My broccoli. Got several shoots coming up there, and I've got one little tiny little head right there in the center. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there where my finger is. Some baby broccoli. I've got some squash growing. My super hots. My what those, I can't remember the kind of peppers though. I like those peppers though. Really good pepper, good flavor, not too hot, good size. Parsley. This kind of went out of control. My thyme. Some more Swiss chard. My pineapple plant. My sage. Some more tomato plants at different sizes, different breeds, and again some more. This is a little experiment I'm trying with some wood shavings just to see if it helps keep the roots warm during the winter time, see if they'll grow faster than the other ones. Instead of using the little black tarp things that I have. Again, I got the rain barrel filled with water, and I got a black tarp over it to help catch some of the heat to help keep the thermal mass a little warmer in here. Also, it also takes up some airspace, so therefore I'm going to have to heat every inch of air in here. One thing I'd like to show out though, as you can see, the greenhouse isn't doing too well. And it's not just in the zipper area. It is falling apart. The greenhouse has shrunk tremendously over the summer, and so I'm having a hard time keeping the plastic from ripping. I've got rips everywhere. Here's my starts right now. Just different sizes, different plants. I got some suckers that I'm getting some roots growing on. Here's the heater that I use for my greenhouse. It's a Mr. Heater's Big Buddy. I only fire this thing up on medium heat whenever we get in the 20s. But for the most time I do use this little bathroom heater. Works great. It keeps it about 10 degrees above the outside temperature. Of course, fans to help pull the air out. Again, another fan to keep the air circulating in here. And here's another tomato plant that's still producing. I got some tomatoes on it. And also on this one too, I've got to show you. I've got some more tomatoes there. This is a Yellow Jubilee plant. This is the ones I started last year, and they're still growing strong. So I haven't cut them down. I'm like, they're still growing. So I'm gonna see how far I can push them. Again, thanks guys for watching. This is Wes with Vegitate down here in Arkansas, and we are surviving the winter in the greenhouse, but barely. The greenhouse is falling apart, but we can get through this winter. Hopefully, everything will be fine. And next year, I'll have to reskin it with some plastic and real greenhouse plastic, not this junk that they put on here. So, it's still a pretty good greenhouse though, with the frame, and the deal was inexpensive compared to some, and you get a lot of space and area. But the plastic is just not holding up. But we will get it fixed by next winter. We're going to get out and get some leaves picked up and get our compost going. We got some more seeds fixing to go in the ground over the next week or so, and hopefully we'll get some more plants started in here. We got about 5 more containers to fill up, so we'll have some winter crops in here. And again, if you'd like to subscribe to our channel, the subscribe button will be over there. And again, link or like or comment. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. I don't know that stuff. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm kind of out of practice. So, again, as always, it grows things. Y'all have a great day.